The Giants is the host. Kings of Peterhouse taking on the impressive visiting team St. John's College Rams. The great run of 5 wins out of 6. Probably the best record so far within our borders. And I would like to remind you also, ladies and gentlemen, that Peterhouse have got only one. They've only lost 1 game. So, but right now we're going to be giving you a battle between 2 second teams of both teams. So it's Peterhouse seconds taking on St. John's Rams. Rather, they call themselves the Bullets. St. John's College second team Bullets. So it's going to be another interesting battle as we are warming ourselves up for probably the biggest game within our borders. Peterhouse taking on St. John's College Rams. As you see there, both teams are setting up tunnels. Both teams, obviously the visiting team in their traditional green and black best attire. Peterhouse in their traditional blue and black attire. But I assure you that, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a great game to watch. So that marks the end of all the tunnels for both teams. So in a couple of seconds, the Bullets will be kicking to Peterhouse second team, who are wearing the blue jersey, and St. John's Rams, who are wearing the green and white stripes jersey. So this is going to set the precedence of the day. Obviously, the first team coaches will be looking closely just to study off their opponents. And there goes the whistle for the kickoff. And it's a great take there by Peterhouse. It's a pick and go. And unfortunately, that player is being held up. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. As you've seen, there's the St. John's Bullets. Oh, yes. So they've just managed to win themselves a turnover. So it means that it's going to be a scrum down to the St. John's Bullets. I would like also to give a shout out to our sponsors. Fashi's, Nyaradzo Group, Teachers Home and Furnitures. Thank you guys for making sure that this day is a success. So as we see there, St. John's Bullets setting themselves up for a scrum, and the scrum is good. Unfortunately, the ball being knocked. As you can see there, you can feel the intensity between those two teams. So far, there have been hard tackles coming in from both teams. So Peterhouse second team will be delighted to win a scrum down. So a couple of these boys, maybe in the next year, they will be playing for first team. So they're just getting a feel of. But the scrum is good from Peterhouse. and they've managed to play themselves out of danger, gaining a few yards there. But great tackling coming in from St. John's Bullets. Still, unfortunately, a knock-on. This is a second knock-on of the day. Both teams guilty of those handling errors. But still, St. John's Bullets. Oh, here comes the big number 1 prop, breaking a few tackles. But still, great counter-rack. And they unfortunately tried to force an error this, but the referee spotted something there. So it means that it's going to be a St. John's long arm penalty as they decide to go use their line, and just coming in short there. Still St. John's prep, still in possession of the ball. Peterhouse second team defending their goal line. Still St. John's prep. And oh yeah, ball being lost. Goodness me. And that kick from Peterhouse, not good. So still St. John's Bullets using their forwards there. We've been impressive so far. Still St. John's Bullets using their line now. Unfortunately, that pass going backwards, but so we're going to go for a long arm penalty. So I'm pretty sure that Peterhouse second team will really welcome this. And that kick just going a couple of meters just before the halfway line. They are setting themselves for a line out. Maybe a set piece move, because as you can see there, you can see number 8, number 4, and number 5 just joining the back line. Obviously, they want to take it short. And the line out is good. Is they're going to throw it, give it to their forwards. And that's a good line out break by their number 4. Unfortunately, he loses the ball in hand. How do you do that? So we're going to go back for a scrum. But that was a great set-piece move there coming in from Peterhouse, second team. So both teams yet to score. St. John's Bullets enjoying more territory of Peterhouse, second team. This has been the furthest that the Peterhouse second team have traveled in St. John's Bullets half. So the scrum is good, and a great pickup by their number 8, who breaks a few tackles. Still St. John's Bullets, and a kick right into the space of Peterhouse. So the back three, what are they going to do? Oh, great sidestep there by the number 14. Is he going to go all the way? A little bit of sidestep and offload. He's going to score the first try of the day. It's the fullback who scores for the second team to take them to 5 points with a conversion to go. His name is Kudzai Naishe Shamu. Just scoring right under the post there to take the hosts to 5 points. As we see there, the number 10, Tawonga Makororo, just doing his fly-out shows there, going for the conversion. And the conversion is good. So that takes Peterhouse second team to 7 points to 0 against St. John's Bullets. Still early ages, so nothing to be worried about really. And I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's really cold here in Marondera. And that kick is good. So we are going to go for a long arm penalty for a high tackle by the St. John's Bullets player. As you see there, Tavonga Makororo going to kick for touch. Maybe try them to set them. He changes direction and he manages to kick it into space. And the chase is on. Getting lucky there. The ball just traveling right into the St. John's Bullets 22. As you see there, obviously Peterhouse second team. Unfortunately, they lost the line out. So it will be a sigh of relief to St. John's Bullets team. Stay clear out there. Unfortunately, that wasn't successful. So the ball is being kicked directly into Peterhouse, but with a lot of work to do to secure the ball in the breakdown. They've managed to do that. And it's Peterhouse. We are looking to counter using their backs. It's their inside center. They just going into traffic and just losing that ball into contact. Great defending from Bullets, managing to win that turnover. Obviously, they're going to kick for touch. Gain a little bit of a ground. Maybe do a set piece move. Unfortunately, it's hard. Oh, a knock on. So maybe we can blame it on the wind because it's a little bit windy today. And the ball is maybe a little bit deceiving to both teams. He was trying to find his touch. Unfortunately, it was short, and the other player from Peterhouse just knocking on the ball. So we're going to go for a scrum. Hi. I've got a young lad who asking me, what is the mic for? So it's a good steady scrum by St. John's Bullets as they manage to another handling error there by St. John's Bullets. Peterhouse managing to secure that ball in the breakdown, and they are inside center just running hard and breaking a few tackles, gaining a couple of meters. Still is Peterhouse. And that massive pressure coming from St. John's. Another handling error. So we're going to come back for a scrum. It's going to be a St. John's Bullets scrum. So far, the scrums have been good. We can't say one team is dominating another. It's been 50-50 so far. But only time will tell. And obviously for the host team, they are really familiar with these conditions, cold and windy. They might play in their favor. They just might play in their favor. And another steady scrum by St. John's Bullets. Another handling error. Fortunately for him, the ball went backwards. So the ball has been stolen. Another turnover by Peterhouse seconds. Still look forward to play themselves out of trouble. The ball just another handling error, but the ball just went backwards. Still is Peterhouse. Great up and under kick that deceives the fullback. A great pick up by their number 8, Jack Bicknell, to score right under the post to take it to 12 points to nil in favor of the host Peterhouse seconds. with a conversion to go. A great start by the host team. As we see there, Tavonga Makororo just looking to add the extras to take it to 14 points to nil to the host. The conversion is good, and Peterhouse sitting comfortably on that 14 points to nil. Great work coming in from their forwards. In their defense, they've been really under immense pressure right from the kickoff from the visiting team, but they've managed to just absorb that pressure and managed to convert it into points. But another great deep kick by St. John's Bullets fly off was being held up by St. John's Bullets, but they've managed to secure the ball. They're just keeping it in their forwards, who have been doing a great job so far, gaining a couple of yards. Great offload there by their number 5. Unfortunately, it was a forward pass, so we're going to go back, rather come for a scrum. St. John's. So as you see, the medics attending to one of the St. John's Bullets players. So is there a hooker who's being attended? St. John's Bullets hooker who's being attended by the medics there. His name is N. Timber. As play resumes. And a good. Still, it is 14 points to 5 to Peterhouse, second team. And that kick is good, and he finds touch right from the kickoff. Every fly-half's dream. Ideally, what you want is just to kick the ball, hopefully, that someone is going to knock